Welcome back on this glorious and amazing day, and thanks for liking this video. And if after what you heard you didn't like it, you just could undo that like. Appreciate it. Why would you apologize in a situation where you come into the room, you just looked around, and someone comes to accuse you and verbally abuse you, that you stared at them and you judged them and so on and so forth? And here's my answer, which I'm not 100% sure I'm right, but today, with the knowledge I have, I think it's a good practice, and I will explain to you in a logical manner. They are perhaps not saying what actually happened. It's through their filter. It's through their filter. So in their filter, because they're on high alert, and because they feel extremely out of control, and I love them dearly, but I believe these individuals need a lot of help and the feeling of security, so you do not have to go around the world and doing it to so many people. But you, as the stronger one, as the more mature, and realizes it's not a criticism to you, it looks like a criticism to you. In my understanding, with my maturity, they are just revealing how they feel with their fears. And therefore, I say, I'm sorry. I was casually looking around and I'm sorry. Yeah, I apologize. You're not apologizing for what you did, so don't explain why you apologize. Then it's going to be a lie. I personally apologize because I'm apologizing the way they feel. Now, I did come in maybe with salt because I looked around. My salt might be that my vision works. My salt in this situation might be that I actually want to connect because I feel comfortable and I'm looking for a face that sort of will vibe, as they say. That was a threat. So salt is bad if you throw it on people for no reason. What I did wasn't bad, and I know that, and I'm not apologizing for existing. I'm really not even apologizing. I know this is confusing. I'm not apologizing for looking around the room casually at everyone. I'm not. What I am apologizing is, I apologize that my indirect gaze around the room caused them all the pain, not because I did something, it's sort of because they are on high alert. Once you say I'm sorry and you apologize, they have this illusion of safety till in 3 seconds from now something else will happen. I wasn't planning to say this story, but it just came to mind now. This happened about 46 years ago. Wow, 46 years ago. I'll never forget this. I think I might have mentioned this story, but it's worth repeating. This is in Montreal. While I was a little kid in the synagogue, and this guy sitting there on the bench that sat there all day, and I think maybe even at night, he sat there with his white little bags and with his elastics tied up in his own world, very depressed, very sad. And one day there was people just having a discussion about 20 feet away, and this guy just erupts out of nowhere, and he starts yelling at them, "Go away from here! Go away! Go away from me! I don't want to see you!" And innocently, one of them looked at him and says, "What happened?" Like they almost weren't even scared, like they thought he had a bad dream or something. "You're talking about me the whole time. I can't stand it." I was there. I was about 10. I've seen it. They were just having some casual random talk about, I don't even remember what. And they said to him, "No, we weren't talking about you." It didn't help. In that situation, I would say sorry, walk away. But why should I say sorry? I have the right. I know you have the right. But I'm going to say this. It just came from my heart. You have also the right to understand the sensitivity of mental health of people that have open emotional wounds 24/7. You think that woman just yelled at you when you came into the room, when you looked around? Or that man that yelled at you? These individuals don't sleep at night. These individuals can't even get themselves to get into a shower. These individuals, or they cannot stop eating, or they don't know when to eat because they have no appetite. These individuals literally think that the whole entire world is out to get them. These individuals are suffering. Wait, so anyone that accuses me, you're saying day and night, just say, I'm sorry. And the next thing you know, everyone's going to throw bottles on me because they're going to think I looked at them. I wasn't supposed to walk into the store because I'm wearing a pink shirt. Join me next week. We'll try to answer that. What's your opinion? I'm sure this is very controversial. Or maybe you want to wait till next week, because next week might balance out this conversation. Because right now, unless you really understand the human psyche, right now it feels like, yeah, why should I apologize? Let them go get help, let them stay at home, and let them not go in public settings if they think the whole world is talking about them and they're all frustrated. I don't need to suffer. I could walk in freely to any room. I get your complaint. As long as you feel you're greater than you think you are. Join me next week, and you find out in certain situations, you will be right, that you do not apologize. Ooh, that's so confusing. Do you or don't you? Well, life is not so simple, and every coin has 3 sides to it.